In my hands is the Yeti fruit, one of the most overpowered fruits in Blox fruits. In today's video, I'll be taking this fruit all the way from level 1 to the max level in one video. Dude, I am so mad. I literally stood up all night waiting for the Blox fruits update. Second I fall asleep, sucker, they dropped the update. I'm not even kidding. I fell asleep at like 6 in the morning. That's like the second they dropped the update. It's okay though, your boy got 3 hours of sleep, so I may sound like Dookie, but it's okay. We're gonna get this video out. So Yeti is 3,000, is the same price as leopard. So I do think this fruit is supposed to be like a leopard competitor or something. Listen, man, I don't think it's gonna be as good, but we're gonna see. There's only one way. All right, so I've gifted myself everything we need. Permanent Yeti, 2 times XP, 2x mastery, 2x money, 2x all right, here we go though. Yeti time. Let's equip this boy up. Can M1 transform? That is a bad sign. Oh, this is the first fruit in ages that doesn't have an M1 outside like a transformation or something. That's kind of sucky, I'm not gonna lie. My Christmas is already ruined. Okay though, our first move here is our Z move, Arctic Clap. Charge it up and use that. Okay, that is it's a good amount of knockback on that. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit more knockback than I'd like. Also, don't know if I am the hugest fan. Almost forgot to equip my 2 times XP. Don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the knockback it has. Dude, I sent that sucker flying. So it looks like I might have to depend a little bit on combat to get some damage done in this video. There we go. I'm a little underwhelmed so far. This is supposed to be the ice competitor, or not even necessarily the ice competitor, but just a competitor to the leopard fruit from what I can tell. It literally is just an ice leopard from what I've heard. Could be wrong. We're gonna see in today's video, of course, but listen, if this fruit is literally just a dookie version of leopard, or if it's just an ice version of leopard, I'm not gonna be happy. All right, the last Arctic Clap, and then let's swing to the jungle. Glad to see, even with the update, that the miracle boat is still broken, and for some reason it looks like you're sitting on top of it. Let's start off by going ahead and fighting some monkeys. Oh, let me see the little monkey elves. Okay, so it's just a monkey with like some green things in his face. I don't think it's, oh wow, there's 3 monkey elves over here. Call me a lucky boy. Good thing is it does seem that we're gonna get our next ability in a couple of mastery levels, just mastery 50 for our next move. Transformation is gonna be mastery 300 though, which kinda sucks. All right, there we go though. Monkeys have been defeated. We're gonna go ahead, take this quest, and go fight some gorillas now. Okay, gorillas have been slain. So let's go ahead and fight the first boss of the video, which is gonna end up being Mr. Gorilla King. All right, here we go. So let's see how much Arctic Clap does to it. I should probably put on my my counter. I always forget to do that at the start. So as you can see, just like a normal punch. Oh, my game's not even registering what the frick's happening. Punch is like 16 damage and tackles 25, and Arctic Cap's gonna do, or Clap is gonna do 63. So basically what that tells us is oh, I'm getting cooked. Okay, Arctic Clap though, that should be the last one. Perfect. And I think that'll put us at 29. Yeah, and then we're just gonna have to go ahead and beat up a monkey really quickly. Get on the wall, little bro, get on the wall. And Arctic Clap. All right, now time to go ahead and swing to Pirate Village, or favorite spot, and start fighting some pirates. Okay, pirate adventurer, give me my quest. I have to go slay the pirates. Get you guys together. An Arctic Clap. I think it would be a lot cooler if Arctic Clap was a little bit like, I don't know, maybe like an ice version of the magma fruit. You know how like the magma fruit leaves magma on the floor? It would be cool if the ice would stay on the floor and like they walk over it and they just take like progressive damage because they're like freezing or whatever. I have now officially beaten enough pirates to go ahead and start fighting the brutes now. I will not lie to you guys. This fruit is a little harsh to grind with just one move. I think I've actually been spoiled. I feel like I've been spoiled so bad by the previous updates fruits. I gotta relock in. I gotta relock in. Okay, done beating up brutes. Somehow didn't manage to die. Let's go ahead and fight big old Bobby boy. Only 11 mastery away from Frostbite Boulder, which is huge because I need more moves, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time in a while I've had to use combat this much. I'm not a big fan. Okay, then let's box him up. Dodge, weave, quick tackle into the Arctic Cap. The Arctic Clap. Box, Z. All right, this Arctic Clap should rapid? Really? Bro decided to tank today. Okay, wave. Just gotta wait a little bit longer, and then Arctic clap. There we go. And that is enough for us to swing over to the sand island. I interrupt your broadcast to let you know that I am pleased to announce my new Roblox game, Anime Overdrive. This game is a PvP focused anime game where you collect anime characters' powers that are condensed into drives. You can build custom movesets using a variety of different drives and eventually charge and release your Overdrive mode. This has been a project that me and my close friend have been putting a ton of hours into, so it'd mean the world if you joined our Discord to help support this project. And as a bonus for the first 10,000 people that join, you'll get the early access role, which will give a ton of surprises to you when the game releases. Thanks for listening, and see you on Anime Overdrive. Hopefully. You better be there, Brad. At least give it one chance. Oh snap, I actually just found out that there's an alternative version of Arctic clap. So if you're in the air and you use it, it actually shoots like a little bit of a projectile. Not like a I mean, it's a projectile, but instead of like throwing ice on the floor, it kind of just puts like a shock wave in the air. So that's kind of cool. All right, so our Yeti fruit is now mastery 50. So let's go ahead and check out Frostbite Boulder. Okay, here we go. So can I charge it? We just put a little boulder in our hands, okay? And then we lob it, and I missed. I don't think there's a difference from the air and other version. Okay, so this is about 520. So a little bit more than our Arctic clap. Plus, since I used it in the air, it looks like it didn't do any damage or knockback. But I think if we use it on the floor, yeah, it'll do a little bit of knockback. I'll take it though. Honestly, I will take it. It's not that bad of a move. It's not that bad of a move at all. Yep. Okay. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Finally. Oh my gosh, level 90. Let's go. Let's get out of here. All right, here we go. Ability teacher, teach me air jump, wham, aura, wham, and also flash step, because you know, why not at that point? Also, I'm gonna go ahead. I forgot to buy this earlier. Well, no, you can only buy aura skins once you get aura, so I guess I didn't forget. We're gonna go buy blue jeans, I guess. Absolute Zero would make more sense as an aura to buy, because you know, it's in the name, Absolute Zero, like cold, yeah. But I think blue jeans is gonna make a little bit more sense color wise. Yeah, that gives me more Yeti vibes. But now let's go ahead and farm these snow bandits while I wait until I can fight the Yeti. Yeah, it'll be Yeti v Yeti soon, little bro. I'm gonna get there. Time to go fight Yeti, bro, with the Yeti fruit. Okay, he's doing his little tantrum move. Just gotta keep hitting him with Arctic clap and Frostbite Boulder. This is such an annoying fight to do, bro. Okay, Arctic clap. What, you're alive? Not from the Frostbite Boulder, though. I actually can't stand the fact that I have to stay here any longer, but I do. Okay, so we're level 120. We could finally get out of this area. Let's swing to the Marine Fortress really quick. All right, now that we're at the Marine Fortress, let's jump over here, jump down here, talk to Parlous, and go ahead and buy this cape. This is gonna help me not die as easily, especially with the Yeti. I'm not like an elemental fruit or anything. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. All right, here we go. Vice Admiral versus the Yeti fruit. How are they hitting me? Okay, I gotta be lagging, bro. I got that Christmas miracle lag. What is going on, sucker? I swear people are hitting me when I'm not even in the area anymore, bro. It's like they're hitting my after images. All right, I totally did not die. I don't know what you're talking about. It didn't happen. Okay, and smack you away, little bro. Okay, finally we got our new move, bro. Glacial execution. So let's hold it. Oh, we punched that boy and froze him. It doesn't seem like a good farm move, but it looks like it's gonna be good for like boss fights and stuff. Also, let's see the aerial version of this. Dude, like, how is he hitting me? Let's see the air version. Let's just tap it. Okay, yeah, we just punch, teleport behind him, and yada yada yada. I'm gonna test it one more time without aiming at him to see if it auto tracks, because that's also kind of important information. Let's see. I'm gonna miss it. Okay, yeah, so you have to aim it. So it's kind of like that one spirit move whose name I totally forgot. Not a bad move though. I could see that being good for like PvP maybe, but I don't think this one move would make me want to use this fruit for PvP. I still think Spirit would be better. We'll have to see what the transformation is like, I guess. But either way, Glacial Execution. Get that little bro out of here. Almost ready to get off this island. Let's swing out of this area. We got to go to the Skylands. Okay, I am now level 190. We can finally start our prison arc. Oh my gosh. If you can hear like the dead in my voice, I've barely slept, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, this fruit is not easy to grind with. I could just be buns. That is a very very likely possibility here. I'm most likely just buns. All right, we are now level 237, so let's go ahead and run the boss gauntlet at the prison while we're here. So first up is Warden, who managed to actually become an elf, so that means he's gonna drop us some good old candy wandy. Go ahead and actually invest my stats before I forget. We're slowly but surely getting close to our 4th move, but we're still a little bit behind. You can also tell by like my 2 times XP. I've been doing this for like a long time now, like 4.5 hours. We're only level 237. I mean, I know a lot of people are probably gonna be doing better than me, but I am lagging so hard right now. I don't know if it's because the game just updated or what, but NPCs keep killing like my after images. It's so weird. So I've died like at least, I don't know, 50 times. We're just absolutely been cooking my progress. So after I get done with this little area here, we'll most likely do the saber quest so I could get myself observation haki. It's looking like a little bit of a necessity right now. Right though, frostbite boulder, get him out of there. Nice, level 240. Let's go ahead and take this chief warden quest. Arctic clap. This should also be relatively easy-ish. I gotta be careful with what I say here because this is chief warden. We know what bro does. The second I get a little overconfident, he decides he's somebody he's not. And there goes chief warden. Perfect. Next up is Swan. Let's clap him up. No pause. That's right. No pause. Oh my gosh, bro. Ooh, weave. I'm getting a little low. It's a little alarming right now. We're in an alarming HP territory, but I am the GOAT. Weave, 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 weave. Into the X, into the Z. Let's go. As you can see, that gives us a juicy amount of levels. So we're gonna go ahead and stay here for a little bit, and we're gonna go server hop because your boy needs to go ahead and get to level 300. So we're gonna stay here, farm Swan until level 300, and I'm gonna come back to you guys soon. And there's probably some things I gotta do the second I hit level 300, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we managed to go ahead and actually hit level 300. I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying attention. I've fallen asleep like 85 times, so that's why I have way more energy now, in case you didn't notice. So let's get ready to finally finish this noob to max, bro. Oh wait, whoa. Noob to pro right now. Well, actually, depending on when you're seeing this video, it could be either or. All right, before anything else, let's do a random fruit real quick. Gotta spin. And then I basically just have to run around and click the buttons in certain areas. I don't know why I ran to this tree. It is this tree over here. Wham. Then the next button should be right here. Then there's a button hidden in this bush over here. I don't know why I ran all the way around like that, but hey. Then the last 2 buttons should be on this tree right here and all the way back here on this little stone area. Okay, let's jump down here, grab this little torch. Okay, wait a minute. What you doing over here, little bro? Don't mind if I Arctic clap. I get it. You're immune. I'm gonna remember this though. I'm gonna remember this. Sorry, the aggression in my soul aside, let's just burn down this wall to prove that I'm not aggressive at all. There we go. Now we can grab this cup. I have my homestead at Sea of Treats, so I'm just gonna teleport here over quick, real quick, and then just like teleport over. Like I don't even think there's a point in me like taking a boat. I'm just gonna jump over here. Alrighty though, let's go fill up this cup with water. Then we jump over here, talk to the sick man, help, and now basically we've saved the sick man. Look at us go, bruh, saving humanity. And since we saved that sick man, his son, the rich man, is basically telling us to go save his money from this guy. All right, so now we gotta go beat up this mafia leader real quick. And frostbite boulder. Now that we've done that, we just have to talk to the rich man again. Right, so let's talk to the rich man, and he's gonna give us this relic. And now we just have to go swing to the jungle again because we're done with this quest finally. Okay, now we'll put this relic in here, and oh, he is here, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if we can beat Saber. I don't know if we can beat Saber. We're gonna go ahead and try because I don't really have many better options right now. If we can't beat him, I might just have to go swap to the magma island. Get a little bit more training done, but that's how losers think, bro. I don't even want to do that. He is currently on half HP though, so he is taking damage. Just gotta dodge and weave. The circle strategy is quite impeccable against Saber Expert, if I do say so myself. Oh, come on, weave. Okay, bud. Now that you're getting low, all I ask is you don't heal up. I hate when you do that. I'm not gonna lie. So please don't. I'm kind of low-key cooking him too. That's the funny part. All right, frostbite boulder. There we go. Easy spleezy lemon breezy, bro. Not Now that we've done that though, we can swing to the Skylands and buy observation haki. Again, that is pretty much the main reason that we did this. The Yeti fruit is kind of buns. I mean, it's not buns, but it's not broken, right? It's not broken like the last 5 fruits they've dropped. So you kind of got to play the game a little bit more. I can't be at as much of autopilot as I usually am. So observation haki is just going to help me not die a million times over because I'm not paying attention. So observation haki is just going to help me quite a bit because there's going to be times that I'm just not paying attention and it'll just save me. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm in upper Skylands now, so we just have to get to this pyramid. Okay, talk to the instinct teacher and he's just gonna teach us instinct. 750k, yep, learn that up. Ah, there we go. I can see clearly now. Okay, I'm gonna go grind at Magma Village now. Kind of been delaying that for a bit, and I guess I'll be right back. Okay, we now have our F move, Tundra Rush, so let's just tap it on the ground. It's a little dash, okay, and then we just pick that guy up and throw him on the floor. That didn't seem that good for grinding. It definitely is a good move, but let's see if there's a difference in the air version. Maybe no, not really. I mean, it kind of looked like there was. That looked a little different. Let me see the air version again. Oh, you like swing them around. Is that? I think that's different from the normal version. I'm gonna try it one more time. There's like so many weird variations of things on this fruit. Do you swing them around? No, you just smack them in the ground. When you use it in air, it throws them around, I guess. That's a very interesting move. So yeah, I just spin them around and throw them. Huh, I didn't expect that. That kind of stinks though. Like, why am I getting no far moves, bro? I still gotta stick to Z and X. This fruit's so hard to grind with. It's gonna be a lot better once we get transformation. Just 100 mastery to go. Okay, well, glad to know it was worth to come by here. Dang, I didn't expect to get a rumble fruit. Okay, let's go ahead and fight Magma Admiral now. I got a couple moves to fight you with, little bro. I'm not my transformation yet, but I don't even need it, bro. I don't even need it. Yeah, considering this is supposed to be a Yeti, it sure has a lot of dashes. It sure has a lot of dashes and like not really teleportations. Would glacial execution count as a teleport? Yeah, that's a teleportation. Bro is surprisingly fast for what's supposed to be a like slow, heavy, tanky type of fruit. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm just not vibing with the fruit, but maybe I'll vibe with it once I get transformation. Maybe the aura will carry for me. Okay, is that it? There we go. Perfect. And now we can also go to Fishman Island or Underwater City, if you want to call it that. If you're a little bit of a One Piece connoisseur, I think it's actually better for me to teleport to Sea of Trees. I think it's closer. Let's see if my calculations are, oh, they were mega correct. Let's go. Okay, Underwater City's right over here. I'm just going to try to like get over there. I don't think I need a boat. Boats are for nerds. Okay, I actually just now realized that I think I'm gonna spice things up for this video. I'm kind of tired of using combat. It looks like I'm gonna end up needing to use it just for a little bit longer. So we're gonna go talk to this guy over here. We're gonna go spend 750k to go ahead and purchase up water kung fu. This is just so I could do extra damage with my M1s, bro, because again, I am having a bit of a struggle with fighting things right now. My damage is abysmally low. I probably should have bought like Electro and all the other fighting styles when I had the chance, but I'm kind of stupid, so we're just gonna go with this for right now. Been a bit of grinding, but it's time to go ahead and fight Fishman Lord. The reason I grinded to level 475, or well 472 right now, because I kind of wanted to skip the first area in Skylands. You guys kind of know I like to do that. I'm not a big fan of actually doing that area. I accidentally threw bro through the floor. How is this even gonna work? Are you just gonna stay there from now on? That's kind of sad. Oh, I'm down here with you too now. Oh, yo, I've never been here before. What the frick? Oh, we're about to have a legendary battle in here, buddy. There's no towers I can use to defend myself. This is just pure action, dodging and weave. Oh, but I weaved it. Now we're boxing. Oh, second form. Here we go. You may think you've won, but in reality, I got Tundra Rush, little bro. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I dodged that move that he just did. We're gonna go back to boxing. Come here. What the frick? I messed up. I accidentally clicked on the wrong move. It's okay. I'm still alive. I just gotta dodge and weave. Okay, we dodged that. Nice. He's on half HP. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of getting mogged right now, but it's okay. Okay, he's finally weak. Come on. Is Tundra Rush enough? Let's go. Sick. Okay, we're gonna go swing to Skylands now. Okay, I've been grinding for a while. Honestly, I was supposed to fight Whisper a little bit of time ago, but we're gonna go ahead and do it now. We also, as you can see, have hit mastery 300. So finally, we can see the Yeti transformation. So like Leopard, there's no like fury meter or anything. We just gotta click V, transform, and here we go. Ooh, we icy boy. So finally, I got M1s, bro. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. It's 3 M1s, and the last M1 bottom one does a little crash in the ground. Let's see, does it do a lot of knock? It does a lot of knockback. That's kind of bad though. That's kind of bad. Why is it only a 3 combo streak? That's booty. Oh, but if you hit the last one, it does like an extra hit on the ground. So you can see that's kind of like the size of it on the 3rd hit. But if I click it for a 4th time, it gets bigger. Okay, let's see our X, because I accidentally just used my Z. So our X, frostbite boulder. Oh my gosh, our boulder's way bigger now. What about our Z, arctic clap? Oh, bro just got frozone clapped. We're gonna test this in the air. Okay, so yeah, similarly to untransformed versions, if there's no actual ice on the floor, or sorry, if there's no floor at all, then it just has like a more air type of wave that it shoots. So it needs to be grounded for it to shoot ice. That makes perfect sense, to be fair. We're gonna go swing by Enel though, the thunder god, and fight him. And we're also gonna be testing out our next abilities. So our first, or I guess our 3rd one here, is glacial execution. So we're just gonna pick him up. Ooh, wow, obliterated, bro. I'm gonna throw another boulder at you though, sorry. Let's see what happens if I use it in the air. Okay, pretty much the same. You just teleport behind him and smack him. That knockback is disgusting though. I'm not gonna lie. That knockback is actually something nasty. However, we're gonna go ahead and now test out to see if I move, like miss my C, will it still hit? Okay, so you have to aim it. That is completely fair. And then our last move is Tundra Rush. So let's just use it. We pick him up, throw him on the floor, bam, wham, wham. Okay, cooldown is super fast. So we're gonna go test this out in the air, see if there's any difference. Nope. Yeah, this fruit is kind of spam heavy. It really is like a slow leopard. I think the damage intervals are higher too. I would have to test it out at like max level with like everything leveled up and whatever, but I do think it's a little stronger, but obviously you're way slower. So that was if I missed Tundra Rush though. Yeah, it doesn't track. Okay though, honestly, I don't know how I feel about this fruit. I really don't hate it. I feel like it's kind of overshined by the previous fruits we've had. Comment down below what your personal favorite fruit is in between Yeti and Mammoth, because I feel like those are the most comparable fruits, because Yeti, you know, they both transform without Fury Meter. Plus, they're both pretty slowish. I mean, Mammoth has the F move, but it's still pretty slow. And Yeti seems like it does a lot of damage, but it also does a lot of knockback. And I really can't tell. I don't hate it too much though. I'm just happy that I'm finally almost with the first C. I feel like I've been grinding for literal years, dude. This has been very boring. This has been the most boring noob to max for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to finish up this quest really quickly though, so we can go ahead and grab our present in time. Okay, it's time to go ahead and box up Cyborg. And I gotta say, honestly, after using Yeti for a good amount of time now in the transformation, it's starting to grow on me. It's definitely starting to grow on me. I think it actually kind of destroys Mammoth, at least in the farming department. I'm not testing this thing out in PvP or anything. You guys already knew that though. Yeah, like I am actually obliterating this Cyborg right now, bro. Look how far in the air he is. Okay, let's just keep obliterating, bro. Oh, he's in the air. So if you use F in the air, you actually grab him and smack him into the ground, which is really cool. That's the thing I found out by accident while grinding. Was waiting to get him in air so I could show it to you guys, but there we go. Now we are finally level 700. And yeah, another thing I forgot to show is similarly to the ice fruits, you can walk over water and freeze the water underneath your feet. But sadly, this is definitely no Kitsune fruit. We are still quite slow. We're more of like a bruiser type than like an assassin or something. All right, so military detective real quick, and he'll give us a key. Okay, put this key in here and open this spot up. Oh snap, the ice admiral has been elphicized. How could this be? How could this be? Okay, I'm not gonna use my C ability because I feel like if I do, I'm gonna accidentally go through the wall, which doesn't sound very fun right now. I'm not gonna lie. I accidentally clicked it, but we're fine. Yeah, this fruit is so hyper aggressive. It is extremely hyper aggressive. I feel like I got spoiled by Dragon a little too much, so I kind of underestimated how broken this fruit is. But I can see why it's the same price and stuff as Leopard. It kind of makes sense. There we go. We have now been the Ice Admiral, so we are pretty much officially done with the first sea. We just gotta go back to Middletown and just leave. Okay, talk to the experienced captain. Send me to the second sea. Yo, I can't even imagine how bro feels seeing this big ol' unchained Yeti in his face, just breathing. Let me in the second sea, like, damn, all right. Okay, time to finish the second sea with just the Yeti fruit, of course. Let's see. So our first quest is gonna be with the raiders. So we're just gonna go ahead, run around here, wait for these guys to spawn. Yep, and we're just gonna spam moves, dude. Run around, collect these guys, and just smash M1s. Our first boss is in a couple of levels. I think it's 75 levels from now. So I'll cut to when we're fighting Diamond. Okay, let's go ahead and fight Diamond now. So let me go take the quest really quickly. We gotta go run all the way over here. By the way, I did change my stat loadout since we have observation haki now. I don't need to be so invested in defense. So at the moment, we're heavily focused on Blox fruit because this fruit is not very fun to grind with if we don't do a lot of damage. But anyways, I'm coming over here, Diamond. It's time for us to box. All right, pop observation haki and let's start running to one's body. I'm gonna use the Arctic clap. Do as much damage as possible. We're throwing boulders at this sucker. Ooh. He broke me out of observation haki, but it's fine. The animation of glacial execution into Tundra Rush will give me enough time to get my observation haki back up. Arctic clap, throw another boulder. I've been having this issue where I keep freezing when I use like boulder and stuff, but like, bro, I guess it's just my ore, dude. I'm freezing the game, literally. Come over here. Bam, bam, bam. I'm low on energy and I'm low on HP, but he is also low on HP, so we will take that easy Dubarunski. I just need one more level before I can go ahead and fight Swan Pirates. So, listen, mercenaries, I'm gonna have to cook you guys again. Okay, there we go. I'm now level 775, so we're gonna go swing to the area 2. I'm gonna be staying here for quite a while, actually. I think we stay here till level 850. So these Swan Pirates, they're gonna get to know me pretty well. they're gonna get to know me really well on a first name basis, if you will. All right, core did spawn, and Yeti M1s actually are able to hit this. Some M1s aren't for some reason, but it's a good thing that Yeti M1s are. So I'm just gonna spam my moves on this thing. I don't have a lot of energy to spam efficiently, but M1 should be more than enough here. They should give me like another Yeti fruit, so I have like double the Yetage. All right, here we go. Arctic clap into the last couple M1s, and we got a bomb fruit. Yeah, all right, bruh. I have a rumble fruit on this account. I low-key forgot. Anyways, so that was literally at the end stages of my Swan Pirates grinding, even though I am about to come back here to grind for more Swan Pirates. Anyways, let's just finish off these last 2 swans, and there we go. Now we are level 850, so we could go over here and do the Coliseum quest. But before that, let me do a quick roll with my boy Giolas, because again, we need to get a 1 million value fruit to get to the 3rd sea, so we got to try to get our rolls in, dude. Give me a quake fruit. Come on, that is not a quake fruit. Why is it invisible? Get in my inventory, buddy. But yeah, let's talk to Bartilo, and he's gonna be like, basically, Swan Pirates are going crazy. I'm gonna need you to take down 50 of them boys. And I'm like, I got you. So we're gonna go ahead, go back to the Swan Pirates, and go back to farming. These guys are literally never catching a break. I am single-handedly ruining the entire species of Swan Pirates. Yeah, they're their own species, I guess now. Okay, last 2 Swan Pirates need to go. Drop the boulder. Wham, wham, wham. Clap them. There, now we gotta go back to talk to Bartilo. But on our way there, we are going to quickly take this Jeremy quest because that is the next stage of what we need to do. Yep, so Bartilo is basically just go find their leader and beat them up. So we're gonna go find their leader and beat them up. Okay, there's Jeremy. Let's hit that boy with the combo. Clap, M1, 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 boulder, M1, 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 glacial execution. Yeah, not a lot of executing going on right there, but it's fine. You know what? I do sometimes forget that glacial execution does like literally teleport you. There we go. Easy as pie. I'm just gonna start yapping and being like, go to the Coliseum. So we're gonna go to the Coliseum and free all the people in there. All right, so in the Coliseum, we need to basically just touch some thingies, pause kind of, but yeah, so we gotta find Y and then the infinity sign. Yep, here we go. Then where's C at? C, and then say it with me all, S, M, F, N, B. Where's S? Why am I forgetting this? Okay, S, M, F, N, and B, and there we go. So now that we've done this, later in the game when we come back here, we don't have to do that Coliseum quest, and we can just get to the 3rd sea quite easily. Think of it as like an investment for the near future. But I gotta go back to beating up. I gotta go beat up more Swamp Pirates for another 15 levels, because I could go ahead and fight the NPCs over there, like the scientists, but it's not really worth fighting them. They're too spread out. They give them like pretty much the same XP anyways. Better for me to just go ahead and fight these guys. Finally, I'm done beating up Swamp Pirates. I'd love to stay here longer, but sadly the quest XP is lower than my level up XP now. So we gotta get out of here. You gotta go to the green zone over here. Okay, there we are at the green zone. And let's start grinding. Beat up the Marine lieutenants. Get them all grouped up. And it's time to eliminate all of them. Yep, just like this. Get all 3 of them. Bam, into the clap. And we're going to throw a little boulder at them. just a friendly boulder toss. Okay, we're not really done with green zone yet. We still have to go ahead and fight Fajita. So let's go do that really quickly. I low-key almost forgot. Let's go ahead and take this Fajita quest. All right, let's go ahead and fight Fajita. Bam, slam. He's taking so much damage. My fruit stat is so high right now. Ooh, come on. No. Dude, he's on 1 HP. Bro, I'm just gonna throw a boulder at him. Wham, slam. Let's go to Graveyard Island now. Okay, I ended up staying at the Haunted Island for a bit. We're gonna go swing to Hot and Cold now. I completely skipped the snow area. I just didn't feel like going there for real. Let's go ahead and now fight the Smoke Admiral, who is the like 5th to last boss. There's still a good couple of bosses that we have to do, but he is the 3rd to last. Dude, like when I said that, I specifically meant second C, by the way, because including third C, we still got a whole booty ton of bosses. Either way though, he's cooked. The reason I was saying that was just to basically say that we still have a good couple of bosses left in the second C. So after this, now we have to do, I think, Awaken Ice Admirals after this one. So that'll be the next boss that I cut to. I need to stay over here actually. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Once you're transformed and you have max fruit stat on Yeti, this thing is actually so OP. I thought it was kind of buns. It's not buns, dude. It's OP as breaks. Look how much damage I do to just this normal ninja, bruh. Just with like the 4 hits, half of his HP is gone. Don't even get me started if I use like, hey, look at this little mini combo right here. Bam, Arctic Clap. That boy's basically dead. It was like he never existed. Boulder, when in doubt, boulder it out, bro. Okay, though, gotta keep grinding, can't stop. Finished up at Hot and Cold. Now we're going to the cursed ship. The Yeti is here. You know, I've been on the server for a while. I'm gonna check these chests really quick. What are the odds that one of these got a Fist of Darkness in it? It's probably pretty low, but it would be pretty funny if I just open a chest and Blowski, Fist of Darkness right there. Yeah, it's not looking very likely right now. Well, it was worth checking. I still got money for it, so it's not like it was a complete waste of time. Okay, let us finish this up, and now we got to go ahead and swing to the Ice Castle, 2nd to last island of the second sea. But I low-key might stay there for a while, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so as per usual, I grinded here to level 1550. I think normally I try like 1500 or 1525. I don't know, man. I was in the zone, dude. I was talking to my friend, and we were like, I don't know, we were chatting up, dude. And I was like, wait, I probably should go ahead and finish the second C, because I've been here for a little longer than I should be. Let's fight this Awakened Ice Admiral. I am so strong right now. I'm probably going to obliterate, bro. He thinks just because he's awakened the power of ice that he's a match for the Yeti. Little does bro know he's about to get Tundra rush into a corner, into the boulder, into more M1s to the clap. And there we go. Easy as pie. Now I'm gonna go to the Skull Island. Why is my game frozen? We're gonna go swing to the Skull Island though, because we have to go ahead and fight the guy, the water guy. Yeah, him. All right, let's grab this Tide Keeper quest. Okay, Tide Keeper. Let's see if we can destroy him before he spawns his sea beast. Facial execution, yes sir. Wham! Into the touch and rush. Oh, I missed. All right, I didn't want to land that anyways. Oh, there's the sea beast. You know what? I'm leaving you, bruh. We're gonna go box. Okay, he thinks he can set me in the air. Nope. We're gonna Arctic Clap him. Yup. Wham, wham, wham. I'm missing everything. Let me charge up my boulder. Where is he? Get out the water, bro. I'm waiting for you. Yup. Wham. Into the clap. Ugh. I'm spamming my moves. Glacial execution. There he goes. He's dead now. You got no more snake, no more dragon to have defend you, buddy. It's now time for me to destroy you. Go Arctic Clap. Front. Wait, there's another one. I wasn't informed of this in the memo. I'm calling HR. Come on. Just get out my game, bro. There we go. Dang, I got hidden key and water key. And you know the craziest part? I'm not using any of them. I'm getting out of here. So I can trade my main account for a Quake fruit because we do need a fruit to enter the third sea. However, I'm gonna do a quick little fruit roll and hope that maybe we could get another Quake fruit. That way I don't have to waste mine. So let's buy a random fruit. Come on, give me the goods. That is not a Quake. This is not even close. They have no similarities. I mean, I guess they got faces. I guess I'll give myself like a rumble fruit or something. Why not? And you take this Quake fruit, little bro. But I gotta add value. Okay, dude. Take this ice fruit. Yeah, look at that value right there, guys. Woohoo. Okay, there we go. Now we have a Quake fruit. And while I'm also here, I'm gonna buy myself another 6 hours of 2 times XP because we're starting to run a little bit they want it. So I feel like there's no reason for me not to. Let's redeem this. There we go. We're gonna climb up here, teleport, and let us talk to the boy Trevor. And he's basically like, yo, listen, broki, I'm gonna need an expansion block fruit. $1 million plus. Yeah, that's right. We're gatekeeping the third sea around here. Let me store this smoke fruit real quick and unstore this quake fruit. I gotta hold it in my hand and just give it to him. There we go. And now we got access to Swanson. So he's definitely gonna be up because I've been on the server for a while. And let's throw some hands. We already knew what's going on here. He's only like level 1,000, so we're gonna do a lot of damage to him. we're gonna do a lot of damage. There we go. He's now in his second stage. Throw a boulder, wham, touch a rush, bam, 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 into the clap. All right, buddy, I'm gonna need you to not throw your moves at me. All right, get out of my game. Yeah, Yeti is extremely strong. I was definitely underestimating this fruit. Once you get that maxed out Blox fruit stat, you become a walking weapon, dude. Literally a walking weapon. I feel like I'm invincible. But let's talk to King Redhead now. We've already done the Coliseum quest and we fought Swan, so we can now fight Rip Indra. Let's transform and let's do this. Let's see how fast we can go ahead and start the cutscene. It's probably best for me not to use moves like Glacial Execution when I'm trying to get to the cutscene now that I think about it, but hey, yep, wham, wham, wham. And this should put him into the cutscene. Maybe not. Okay, it did not. There we go. I literally have to hit him like one more time. Okay, there we go. I don't even need to listen to you letter, buddy. I'm out of here. So we need to go ahead and swing to this port over here and let us go to the third sea. Time to start farming. Well, I'm level 50 and 50 because I stayed there for I stayed there for a little long, so I might be gonna stay in the first town for that long actually. First boss of the third sea is our boy Stone. We're gonna try to wrap this up really fast. Yo, it would be really sick if we can actually get pilot helmet here. I'm only doing one run, so if we don't get it, I'm not fighting him again. But if we do get it, that would be quite cool. I want to see how fast we can get with Yeti if we have pilot helmet. All right, let's just keep him in this corner here. I'm not gonna use Glacial Execution yet. I'd rather just spam M1s, throw a boulder at him, throw some more M1s, clap into the sea, and this should be it. Really? It wasn't enough, and we did not get pilot helmet, unluckily. But I am gonna go ahead and swing to Hydra Island now. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and now fight the Hydra leader. I think I'm just big enough to just like, yeah, I can get in here. Yeah, when I was doing the gas video, I could not get in here. And I definitely couldn't get in here in the dragon video, but I probably was like in hybrid form or something. Let's throw some boulders at him. All right, we ended up getting him outside the room somehow. Yep, teleport behind him, wham, and catch his boulder, little brat. Dude, that is like the most fun move to use, I swear. Just throwing boulders at people. Set him away. Okay, he respawned over here. Let's get back on here. Spam moves on this wall. It's an execution. Come on. Throw the boulders. Clap, and he's somehow still alive. Come on, there we go. All right, I'm done with Hydra Island now. Let's go swing by Great Tree really quickly so I can fight the Kilo Admiral. Okay, let's take this quest. Let's pull up on the goat. If you remember the Kilo fruit, drop a like, bruh. It feels like it's been like ages now, but yeah, it's been a while, man. Kilo was goated. It'll still be missed. I have no energy, dude. I shouldn't have ran here. I should have walked and taken a leisurely stroll, dude. But it's okay. I don't even need energy for real. All I need are these hands. Just spam these moves. Honestly, all I really need to spam is Arctic Clap and Frostbite Boulder. They don't take too much energy, so let me just spam them. She's like stuck on this rock pretty much. I'm not letting her move past it. Just keep spamming, keep roaring. And Arctic Clap, more M1s. Come on. And Kilo Admiral has now been slain. Dude, I'm not getting any drops from these bosses. Do I have 2 times drops? Oh, I don't have 2 times drops, dude. That kind of makes sense. that tracks. That definitely tracks. Okay, so I now have to go to Turtle Island. I will indeed be taking my boat. Where is my boat? Oh my gosh, my boat's all the way over here, dude. It's fine. I'll just go ahead and spawn a new boat. You guys already knew when I was on the Turtle Island, I had to do a fruit roll. I mean, I don't really need to do these anymore, but I'm doing them for the love of the game. So give me a Yeti fruit, dude. It's gotta happen. Wow. Completely other side of what I was asking for. Thanks for the thought, I guess. Not really. Let's fight Captain Elephant now. This shouldn't be too bad. I'm more worried about the fight after this one. If you guys know, you know. But our typical strategy, just spam moves, Frostbite Boulder, and Arctic Clap. We should be good. I got an idea. Hold on. I'm gonna bam, knock him away, and then teleport behind him. Crazy strategy, I know. You would have never thought of that one, huh? Okay, he's on red HP. I'm not even losing any mana or anything, dude. It is actually insane how strong you get in the end stages. Even if you may take a while to like kill. Still chilling. All right, I don't know if they fixed the like teleporting thing if you die in the tree, so I'm gonna go set my home real quick, and then we'll go fight Beautiful Pirate. All right, Beautiful Pirate, the hardest boss is time. Let's do this. Okay, we already know the gist. I'm not gonna use glacial execution unless I get a good angle, like from the other side, like from back here. I can use it here, but if he's on a wall like that, if I use it, I might teleport through the wall, which might not be a good thing. We smack him into the ground. I don't use my F ability that much because it takes a while. It takes a while to use. I feel like it's better to just spam M1s than to use it. We're already almost on half HP and bro is not even in his second stage yet. This is looking very bad. This is looking very bad. I have to try to dodge his abilities while hitting him, which isn't impossible. I usually do that, but for some reason, I don't know if I'm wide-bodied, but this boy is getting every single one of his hits in on me. I am not dodging any of these, dude, no matter how much I try. Okay, we got him in the second stage at least. At least we got him into the second stage. Oh, let's see if I can actually manage to get a kill here, but I don't think so. He's gonna use an ability in a second. Okay, I dodged it nice. Instead of spamming, I might have to like focus it a little bit, but like, bro, I'm not trying to focus. I got M1s on my fruit, bro. Who do I look like trying to focus and like try to use like skill or something, bro? We don't do that. We smash. Well, yeah, we do smash, but we mash M1s and we spam abilities. That is literally, that is the combo. That right there is the whole combo. I'm still alive though. I did not expect me to still be alive at this point. I might have jinxed it though, because we may be seeing death soon. Oh my gosh. I do heal relatively fast. I don't think it's enough. I'm gonna teleport behind him. All right, knock him away, and no, he teleported back. No, that literally went against my entire plan, dude. Okay, we're backing up. Use an ability, bro. I know you want to use it. Get it. Okay, don't use it near me. Okay, it's fine. We're still in transformation. We're not transformation, but like alive. Let's use C there. Knock him away. He's gonna use his abilities. I'm gonna throw a boulder at him. Are you gonna use your ability? I'm gonna clap. You gonna use your abilities? Anytime now. I know you want to. Okay, bam. Throw my C out, knock him on the wall, throw a boulder, throw a clap. Ooh, bro, I've been on Ready's P for so long, but it's not enough. Too easy, bro. I wasn't even sweating. I wasn't even nervous for real. Yeah, no, I'm definitely lying. That was a good fight. I kind of like that one. But our next boss is not for a while. So I'm gonna go straight to the haunted castle, finish that up. And yeah, I might talk to you guys before we get to Cake Queen, but she is our last boss. So almost we're close to victory. Okay, I'm done grinding at the haunted castle. So it's time to start to see a treats are. Let's go to the chocolate land. Wait, it's peanut land, not chocolate land. Peanut people have been slaughtered. It's time to go to Cake Island. What kind of island? Yeah, I think this is the Cake Island because Cake Queen's on here, right? I don't know. Anyways, so this is where our last boss battle is going to be. So we just farm up these normal dudes and then it's time. All right, final boss time, Miss Cake Queen. I can't wait to beat her because I'll be able to go take a nice good old nap. I mean, for you guys, it'll be like the same day, but for me, I'm about to get like a 30-hour nap, dude. I'm sleepy. Either way though, the strategy is simple as per usual. We are a Yeti. Our IQ is 14.3. People said it was impossible to get points in your IQ, but Yeti proved differently. So yeah, we're just gonna do what needs to be done. She's not really doing like a lot of damage, but I think that's mainly because she keeps missing her moves. I feel like they low-key might have nerfed Cake Queen, or maybe they nerfed her weapon. I don't even know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just getting better at beating her up. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Arctic clap, and then we're gonna throw a glacial execution into a nice little boulder toss into a tundra rush. I missed. Clap. There you go. And we can also hop off this island. We could go head over to this little candy area. I don't even know what island is this one supposed to be. Like, I'm just now paying attention. So yeah, that one's peanut. This one's cake. That one is like lollipop and cookies. I don't even know, bruh. And then that one's chocolate over there. And then there's like the Christmas island in the back with like candy canes and stuff. Yeah, I guess these are no, I don't think these are lollipops. I think these are cake pops, dude. So they got like cake pops and cookies. I'm just gonna call this Cookie Island, bruh. This is it seems like there's enough cookies. All right, I'm gonna dig it out, bruh. I'm about to get a nice 55 hours of sleep, bruh. But I mean, for you guys, it's gonna be instantly. Okay, I am done with this area now. So we just have 150 levels left to go. So we just gotta swing to the Tiki Outpost and finally wrap this up. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, there we go. The last level. We are now officially the maximum Yeti. Why did I say it like like that. But yeah, we finally reached the max level of Yeti. This fruit overall, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. This fruit's looking kind of busted. It's not as OP as Dragon, but it's definitely better than Gas, at least for farming. I don't know, they're kind of close, maybe not. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more content just like this. And if you really enjoyed it, you'll probably really like this video right here too.